Welcome back to another episode of What, Dylan?
Fail or fire.
The series where we show all you lovely people what we think is a fail, fire, or just plain mid. I am your headbanging host, Thunderius, hoping we get more headbanging today, and I am joined by my absolutely epic co-hosts today.
We'll see if I like this or not, but I'm hoping to headbang. Shades.
And I, here on Earth, hint, hint, am Dylan.
And we are Cyber Skull Media. Well, today, why don't you tell people, Dylan, who we've got today?
Very excited. We got a new single from the boys up in Omaha, Of the Skies. We got to feature Coattails, my most played song of the year so far on our Midwest Indie Showcase. Got to see these boys live, gotten to know them a little bit. Their drummer, we talk on the regular. This is a new single, Your Messenger. One of the 5 tracks I got to hear at their live showcase, so I'm super stoked.
So you're saying you cheated on us?
Well, I mean, in a loophole roundabout way, yes.
So Dylan has heard it live, not the recorded version. Shades and I haven't seen it yet. And if we're talking about Messenger, are we talking about MSN Messenger?
BRB.
Oh, okay. ASL?
AOL.
AOL.
Rafflecopter.
Instead of using Facebook Messenger, we are here for Of the Skies, Your Messenger today, a heavy band from our neck of the woods, and we showcase them on our Midwest Indie Showcase. So we're going to showcase them here today on the Cyber Skull Medias, and we might just have to have them on the channel one of these days. So if you're into the heavy shit, let's go. If you're not and you're here because you love us, well, I'm sure you might mute it, but you're still going to rock with us. So at least give it a chance. Give metal a chance.
I've got a little surprise at the end that I can share with everyone too. So,
Ooh, I'm excited. I like surprises.
yes,
Are we ready? Are we ready to do this damn thing?
let's go.
All right. All right. Well, Shades.
Ooh, you blue balled me.
I don't even know what he was saying.
That's why we have lyrics.
That's why we've come to the part of the show where I read out the lyrics. So we start out with him saying 3 times in a row, so I don't kill you guys. I'll be your messenger before you become a martyr, before you raise your voice, before you speak to millions. You still have a choice. You have a choice today, Dylan, in front of the millions and millions of Cyber Skull Mafia fans yet to come. You have a choice today, sir.
Choice is
Fail, fire, or just plain mid, but we can't tell him that yet. So now that Shades knows what they said, how is he feeling so far?
I mean, I like what he said. I thought we were really going to do a fail, fire, or mid right now, and I was like, oh, I'm going to fail it right now.
too soon. Too soon.
For anyone,
Thunder, what do you think of the drums?
dude, these drums are fucking sick.
So Kevin Walrath, the drummer, yeah, that's the dude
They
that like
suck,
I
Dylan. They
communicate-
fucking suck.
No, I knew you would dig the drums. So the programming and drumming, like instantly, is what hooked me on Coattails. He's such a talented drummer. Kevin's a super cool dude. He's the one I talk to the most often. He was the one who got me the lyrics from Chris, their vocalist. Dude, shout out Kevin. He's the man.
Hey, pro tip for musicians putting out music. People love it when you put lyrics in the description or in a comment. Not just reactors, but other people can break them down. I was the type of music nerd that when I got a new CD, I had that insert busted out reading the lyrics as I listened to the new music. So not just for the reactor's sake, but for everybody else, if you could just throw the lyrics in the description, it makes everybody's life more easier, especially when you're a metal band and not everybody can understand what you're saying because they're not as attuned to metal. Like Shades isn't a huge metal fan. There's stuff he does like, so he needs some help sometimes with the real heavy screaming stuff, and that's why we're here, for people who need just a little bit of help. Welcome back to another episode of Blue Balls with Thundy, Dylan's favorite part of the show. But we
About
had
to
to
explode
talk.
over here.
We gotta
explode.
talk. That was a big change up in the song. What does Shades think about that?
It got better.
Who am I? Who does this remind you of?
I don't know. I know in talking to the guys, like Starset's a big influence. Deftones is a big influence. I don't know if some of that's coming through here, but yeah, they shared a few things when I got to see them and kind of visit with them a little bit and just talk about, what inspires them and where their backgrounds are and whatnot. I enjoy those conversations. And that was one of the things they shared with me.
I feel like I hear a little bit of Starset. I hear something, but I'm not positive on what it is. Maybe it is Starset, but we'll see if I remember.
I got a vibe from some things I used to listen to, like growing up. Like, so it's hitting a little bit of nostalgia for me, even though it's brand fucking new.
Yeah, their rhythm section's super fucking tight. Like I said, you mix that with the programming and you just get like a really cool, like a groovy vibe. The dual vocals there, when Chris is singing. And I think it's their guitar player that does the other screams when Chris sings. So I apologize. I can't remember. So I saw them live. I can't remember if it's the guitar player. I know which member of the band, but I can't remember if he's the bassist or guitarist. So I apologize, guys. Shout him out in the comments. I know they'll check this out. So
You're fucking fired. So you're supposed to know everything about this.
I'm like their biggest fan and I fucked up here. So guys, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you.
And you went and that all up, Dylan.
What? Who are they with? Who are they represented by?
These guys were signed to Good Life Records, kind of an up-and-coming indie label in Omaha, Nebraska. Now, the super cool thing, I was on their live stream when people were submitting music, and instantly I heard Coattails, I heard the programming, and I had the same reaction as DT. Shout out DT at Good Life. He's like, of the skies right now. Like, he was just instantly, he wanted those guys on the label. In just a few weeks, he put together this really cool showcase, had 3 of their newest signings do a show, and I've just been hooked, man. These guys, they have it. Whatever that intangible. Obviously, they're super talented. Chris, their vocalist, is also a guitar player in Wake Sessions, which is another super fucking dope band in Omaha. These guys they've been around the scene. They're super talented, man. I think they've got it. Trying to push them as much as I can.
Dude, they sound like the 2 tracks I've heard, they sound like they could be on a WWE soundtrack and be like doing entrance music for some pro fucking wrestlers.
There's a lot of opportunities. I mean, they could license for a lot of different things, I think. They've just got, even just snippets, like the world we live in now, with reels and shorts and all that stuff. You can drop snippets of this and it's just like 15 seconds of the skies and you're hooked. It just makes you fucking want more.
Before you reap what you sow, before you change the world,
You can't save me.
before you change yourself.
You can't save me.
Now you get to see what it's like, and now you get to see what it's like. Well, what's it like? Do we get to see? Well, let's just go back a little ways and find out, shall we?
Let's do it.
I made a rhyme. Guys, that fucking scream was dope as shit, bro.
Yeah, that nothing is real. How he pushed that out there. Fucking music to my ears.
Amazing, bro. Amazing, bro. That was nuts. I can't wait to. I'm gonna play. This is going on a playlist. I'm playing the crap out of this. I'm sending this to a few of my friends that appreciate metal music and just drop it and be like, "What do you think about this?" See what they have to say. There comes a time. There come a time or comes a time.
Comes. Yeah, comes. It has an S.
I'm gonna come.
There comes a time when everything's broken. There comes a time nothing can heal. There comes a time nothing is working. There comes a time nothing is real. I'll be your messenger. Before you change the world,
Can't save me.
before you change yourself,
You can't save me.
after you've gone away, what will be remembered for the sacrifice you thought you made? What do you think this song is saying today, Professor?
Unfair advantage. I have a note on this from Chris Downing himself. He sent this note to Kevin to share with me when I got the lyrics. Do you guys want to take a stab at it, or you want me to read what Chris gave to me?
Well, first off, on according to what I'm looking at, there is no S on the first two come on that they're.
I think that was just a typo.
Oh, okay. All right.
So
I was going to
sonically,
call
in the
out the
song,
bullshit.
In the song, there is
I see
there are
S's now. I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, there are S's.
But thank you for sending us the lyrics. It makes our job way easier. So go ahead. Let's make our job way easier. What is it,
All
Dylan?
right.
Just fill us in.
All right. So the message from Chris, like I said, he shared this through Kevin directly. So in conclusion, this is an internal battle in the mind of a mentally ill person wanting to do the wrong thing while the other part of the mind is trying to talk them out of it. Even though they contemplate taking action against what are evil people, the person struggles with justifying doing the wrong thing for what only some might consider the right reasons. Hence, all the stuff we see in media anymore is what inspired these lyrics.
Well, that's fantastic right there, man.
I love the message behind it. It's heavy, it's deep, right? Knowing where he was coming from in the writing of this, there's a lot of depth to it, and I think it's pretty spot on with the world we live in, especially right now. Even the things we're seeing in the media, it couldn't be more on the nose.
And it's Men's Mental Health Month, so
That's right.
it's appropriate that we would be covering it this month as well.
Absolutely.
Big mental health advocates on this channel. We will tell you that any chance we get because mental health matters. Well, do we have anything else we'd like to say before we roll into the review today?
Not
I don't
right
think
now.
so.
All right, well, that was Of the Skies, Your Messenger, maybe the hottest new metal band coming out of the Midwest today. And since this is your boys, Dylan, what do you have to say today?
Oh, this is absolutely fucking fire. This is super hot fire. Like I said, I've shared, kind of going back a few years here, like local music scene, Arson City, The Impulsive. Now it's Of the Skies. It's their time to do this damn thing. I feel like they've got huge potential, and just the kind of people they are, super, super down to earth. Like I said, I've kind of formed a little friendship here with Kevin, their drummer. We communicate pretty well. Had a lot of good conversations with him at the show. Chris is a super good dude, shared the lyrics. Jake, their guitar player, who absolutely slays, and had that sick solo on Coattails. The guys are just super good. I wish them all the best, and anything I can do to elevate and get more ears on them. They've got what it takes. They've got the sound, the production. You can tell this thing's mixed and mastered at a high level. This isn't just like some basement studio recording of guys trying to make it. They've been around. They know how to produce and put out good music. So I love these guys. I wish them the best, and I really, really want to continue building with them. I know they've got a lot more bangers in the can. Hopefully, won't share too much of them. Hopefully what I think will be the next single, when that hits, I think that's going to just keep climbing. This band's going to keep growing. Features a guest vocal from Chris's other band, Wake Sessions. Phenomenal female vocalist. I'm hoping.
Ooh.
Now, I'd like to see that be the next one. I've got the set list I could share. So the songs I heard, every single one of them is as good. Like, they don't have a weak track in their catalog right now. Huge potential here. These guys could fucking blow up.
Will Shades, what say you today, sir?
I'm over here cleaning off these glasses because I haven't worn these for a while. So,
I'm hovering over the hang up button.
so I don't like the screaming. The very beginning, I didn't know what he was even saying because of the screams, and then I had lyrics, so it helped it. Throughout the rest of the song, I was actually watching the lyrics so that I knew what was going on. And then we let the fucking professor open his mouth for too long.
What I do? I listen to music and I know things. It's on a fucking t-shirt.
I mean, that's fair. It was kind of a good thing because it made it fire.
Let's go.
Hearing
Thank God I take blood pressure meds.
Everybody, all of them watching this video are just like, what the fuck, man? They were about to give you so much shit at the show.
I got broad shoulders. Yeah, just hearing that little extra note that we got made the song that more. It got me in the feels. It was good shit. I mean, the music was good. I just don't like the screaming. I mean, like, that was the only part that I was going to give it a mid for. But we're fire, so we'll just leave it at that.
I mean, you don't want to pick a fight with Shades because he's a 12-time world leg wrestling champion over here. And he likes to fight naked. So I wouldn't pick that fight.
It's easier.
That's why he's undefeated. He's got 3 legs. That's cheating.
Oh man, if you were watching with your children and you didn't read the disclaimer, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, children, but things happen here. Well, just to one up Shades, I guess, on what I thought about this today. This song is so fucking fire that it sends out the hell spawn, and I have to come in here and rip and tear to defeat him because this song's fucking fire, baby. Doomslayer himself can't be wrong, right?
That's right. It's impossible.
Listen, that helmet ain't gonna be in every single video, just the ones this week. So y'all got something special today. But this was absolutely fire, just like the Doom series, okay? It's fire. Instrumentally on every level, I was into it. I loved the screaming, okay? I fucking love that shit. I am all about the screaming. Please, scream in my ears, all right? But then when they dropped out and went a little different, took it a little different direction, that's when it sold me 100%. The balance of both, it sold me. And that's drumming is next level. I'm a drummer. I ain't drumming like that, okay? I'm not a metal drummer. I'm far from that. I play blues and shit, okay? I'm toned down and dynamical, okay? I don't know if that's a word, but it is now. Words with Dundee, dynamical is now going in the Cyber Skull dictionary. I thought this was great, and I can't wait to see these boys live because we're going to be seeing them live more than likely here at the Good Life Fest coming up in July. Do you know what those dates are off the top of your head, Billy?
I do. It's the 19th and the 20th, but I don't think they're on that lineup.
They're not on that lineup. I was getting all excited to go see them, and they're not on the lineup, Dylan.
They should have another live show sometime later in the summer, but as far as I know, last I checked, they were not on they'll be hanging at the Good Life Festival. Real quick shout out to Good Life. All the bands are super cool about supporting each other. It's a really tight-knit group, which I love to see. So I know some of the guys will be at the shows at least one of the days, if not both for some of them, but they're not performing at Good Life.
I'm not going.
Oh, I'm still going. Hey, we got a lot of good bands on that roster.
All right, well, let us know in the comments whether you thought this was a fail fire or just plain mid. And if you want more metal from us, like and subscribe if you had a good time today, because we are Cyber Skull Media. This was Fail or Fire, and we will absolutely keep bringing you guys the heat as long as UMG lets us. So you don't know about the UMG situation? They're trying to shut down all its reactors, buy out all the distribution in the country so they can control it, including independent artists. It's kind of a big deal. So there's a petition in the comments below if you'd like to go sign it. I try to get some awareness spread about this so that we can keep doing the things that we're doing. You guys got anything else to say? Or are we out of here, baby?
Of the Skies rules, UMG fucking sucks.
All right, let's do this. Have a good one, ladies and gentlemen.
Later.